Hi everyone. Today's video is about how to create the Express Entry profile. We are giving a step-by-step guide for the complete process so you can follow this video while making the profile. So let's get started. First, you need to register for an IRCC secure account. If you don't have the link, you can find in the video description below. On this web page, you will find Register with GC key. If you are residing outside Canada, this will be the most convenient method to register. Press on this button. But before we take you to where it leads you, here are some things you need before you start. Your language test results, either English or French, your ECA report and your proof of fund total in Canadian dollars. You don't need any document at this stage, you will only need the total amount.
You might also want to check before you start Express Entry Guide by IRCC. Link is in the description below. When you are making the GC key, you will be required to create a username. Enter your username here as per the given guidelines. Next, you will be required to fill a set of recovery questions for your security. Fill the questions and answers you will remember, as you will be using the GC key to log into IRCC even after you come to Canada. When you are done with the questions, you will see your username here.
First thing you will have to do as soon as you log in is to accept the terms and conditions. Keep in mind that your account will be created in two phases. This is phase 1 where you enter a summary of your details and IRCC will give you a green light to go ahead if you meet the minimum requirements to apply. Don't worry, most of you will go through that. Start by giving your name, last name, email address and the language you prefer. Let's continue. Again, you will have to fill another set of security questions. You will be requested to answer one of these every time you log into your Express Entry profile. So make sure to remember them or note them down securely.
Here, you will have to choose the province or territory you are most interested in. Select the language test you took from this list. Fill out the date you took the test. This is where you have to fill your test result for each category. Select yes if you have taken a second official language test. Then you will have to enter your results accordingly. Select from here the years of skilled work experience that you have in Canada. Select none of the above if you don't have Canadian work experience. This is where you have to fill your years of skilled work experience from the given year range in the list. Down here, select none if you don't have 2 years of experience in the given skilled trades.
Next, you will have to fill the range which your proof of funds total falls to. Select your number of immediate family members as well. Select no if you don't have a valid job offer in Canada. Next, enter your date of birth. Down here, select the highest level of education you have, either Canadian or the given Canadian equivalent on your ECA. Read this and check the items that apply to you. Check the last if it's none from the given list. Select your marital status.
Mention whether your spouse is planning to come to Canada with you. Enter no if your spouse is not a Canadian citizen nor a permanent resident. Select yes or no on whether your spouse has studied in Canada, and again yes or no on whether your partner has worked in Canada for 1 year or more. This is where you need to select what language test your spouse took. The date the test was taken needs to be entered here. And again, similar to yours, enter your partner's results here. That's it. You have completed phase 1 and you should get a message from IRCC saying that you appear to be eligible for express entry. Click on continue to start phase 2, the detailed profile.
Start by entering your last name, first names, gender and date of birth exactly as shown on your passport, travel document or national identity document. Select your marital status and next whether that person is accompanying you to Canada. Similarly, enter your spouse's details on this page. Complete this set of forms for all family members. We will show you how it's done for the main applicant.
There should be main applicant's last name here and the first names here. Main applicant's gender and the date of birth will be there on top of where you should enter main applicant's country of birth and main applicant's city of birth. On this page, you have to fill main applicant's passport details, document number, country of issue, date of issue, and the date of expiry. This table will show you all the details you just filled. Click Next if everything is correct. This field requires you to select whether you have applied to IRCC before. Select No if you haven't. Select the country of your citizenship and your country of residence down here.
Enter the number of family members in your immediate family. In the next field, you should enter the total proof of funds that you calculated in Canadian dollars. This time it's not a range, but the exact value is required. Select No if you don't have a relative who is a citizen or a permanent resident of Canada. Select your preferred language of correspondence. And next, fill the email address that you want IRCC to send you emails. But keep in mind that correspondence will happen mostly through your Express Entry account.
In this page, enter your higher education details. Select Yes if you have higher education. Enter the field of study, the year and month you started the program, and the year and month in which you completed the program. And fill all other details as per your qualification. Make sure to enter as it appears on your certificate and transcript because these have to be aligned with your ECA report. Take out your ECA report and fill this page accordingly. Once done, you can add more higher education qualifications to the table similarly.
Now we'll move on to the next field, which is the language proficiency field. First, you have to enter if the main applicant can communicate in English or French or both. Take out your language assessment result sheet and fill this portion. Fill these details too accordingly. In this, you may select where you consider to live in Canada. You can select more than one and also keep in mind your PNP requirements. For example, if you are trying for PNP of Alberta, you must select Alberta here.
Select your primary NOC code from here. You can click on the Find Your NOC to get more details about National Occupational Classification details in Canada. Enter here the year and month in which you qualified to practice the above selection. Select No if you don't have a certificate of qualification from a Canadian province or a territory. Use this page to fill your work history details. Fill these details too and add more rows to the table if you have worked in more than one company. Now you will have to repeat the same for your spouse if you are a married applicant. Complete and submit your profile. You will get invited in the next draw that has a lower cutoff score than your CRS score. Hope this video was helpful to you all. Subscribe and stay tuned.